From Wish TV and the All Indiana Podcast Network, this is the News 8 Daily 8 Podcast, a Wish TV News 8 update.
Hi, this is Hannah Mordeau, and this is your News 8 Daily for Monday, June 24th. This morning, temps feel a lot better, not nearly as humid. We're in the mid-60s. Expect, though, those temps to get higher. 85-ish degrees today, but it won't be nearly as muggy. Breaking news, 2 men are dead after shootings moments apart early this morning. The first happened at around 2:30 this morning on 32nd Street near Capitol Avenue. Officers at the scene say the victim initially survived and was in critical condition, but police later told us that he died. The other shooting call came moments later on 32nd, just south of Crown Hill Cemetery, about 1.5 miles west. Police say they found a man dead of a gunshot wound there. So far, investigators are not saying if the two scenes are connected, and if so, how. If you do have any information, police ask you to contact IMPD or call Crime Stoppers. Today marks 2 years since the Supreme Court overturned Roe v. Wade and the federal right to an abortion. The justices are poised to release at least one more abortion decision this week or next. News 8's Brittany Noble is on the story with how it might shape the political landscape.
Well, abortion is expected to be a key issue in the 2024 election. The Biden campaign says it's holding more than 50 events to rally supporters around the anniversary of the Supreme Court's Dobbs decision that reversed Roe v. Wade, paving the way for abortion bans in 14 states, including right here in Indiana this week. The Supreme Court will issue a ruling in another case related to abortion. The court will decide whether federal law mandating emergency medical care can override a state's abortion ban that may prevent a procedure to save the life of a mother. The debate about abortion care shows no signs of slowing down.
If I have an emergency, my first call would be my lawyer and my second call would be my doctor.
Roe v. Wade and that decision of it being overturned has given the decision back to the people at the state level, and every state will look different. I think that's appropriate.
After Indiana's abortion ban took effect, a new kind of vending machine was installed at the Dear Mom General Store located on the Near East Side. That offers free health products here, including free condoms and emergency contraceptives. Indiana's abortion ban is still facing at least two more tort challenges. One is from people who say the abortion ban violates the state's religious freedom law. A second challenge that's awaiting a ruling asks the judge to expand the abortion law's medical exemptions. I'm Brittany Noble, reporting for Wish TV, wishtv.com, or follow us on Facebook for updates.
Indiana's best political team says this Thursday's debate is a chance for both President Biden and former President Trump to prove themselves on a national stage. Our All Indiana Politics panelists split sharply on who will win and why.
I think it'll be great to put him up against someone who really hasn't offered any policy stance at all in the 4 years that he's been running for re-election as president from Mar-a-Lago and all the other places. All we know, we will hear again how former President Trump is all about retribution and getting even with people. He's even said out loud, I don't care about you, I just want your vote. So hopefully he would just be himself and continue to, show the world that he really is only out for himself. I mean, I think Joe Biden will be able to show a contrast because he's compassionate. He looks out for the people. He literally just passed another student loan forgiveness option just yesterday. Okay. So he is looking out for the people.
I'm almost out of time. I want to get Allie in here, too. Allie, Donald Trump, what does he need to do to win? I have 30 seconds left. Go ahead.
I actually think that Donald Trump does just need to be himself to win. I mean, Joe Biden is going to literally dig his own grave, and we've seen that. I almost feel bad for him over his lack of capacity. Donald Trump doesn't need to sell himself because he's already done that. He's going to outshine Joe Biden in every way, and I'm really excited to watch it.
CNN presidential debate simulcast is Thursday evening, 9 o'clock on CNN or here on Wish TV. You can also catch All Indiana Politics every Sunday morning, 9:30, only here on Wish TV.
Caitlin Clark set another record, but the Fever's 4-game winning streak is over. The Fever led for most of the game against the Chicago Sky, but the Sky went on a fourth-quarter run with Clark's college rival, Angel Reese, scoring 15 of her 25 points in the last 11 minutes of the game. The Sky beat the Fever 88-87. Clark set a team record with 13 assists, but told reporters it just wasn't enough.
We didn't move it side to side like we had for 3 quarters, we were really good. I just felt like we didn't execute. It just felt like we kind of let them take them. When they went on a little run, we could never find a way to respond. And, that's what happens in basketball runs. So you have to find a way to always respond. And I don't think we executed any sort of set.
The Fever go to Seattle next to face the Storm on Thursday. The Olympic swim team is set for Paris. The final day of competition at Lucas Oil Stadium added another thrilling moment. 2016 gold medalist Simone Manuel won the women's 50-meter freestyle by an eyelash over Gretchen Walsh. Both will go to Paris. Manuel is trying to bounce back from a disappointing Tokyo Olympics where she went as a favorite but did not make the finals. Both Manuel and Walsh also qualified in other events. The Olympics starts on July 26th in Paris. An event happening soon looks to add another major sporting event in Indianapolis on the calendar. Indiana Sports Corp and city leaders are holding a press conference at Gainbridge Fieldhouse this morning. News 8's Hernan Gutierrez is there with what we know so far.
And, well, that press conference is set to start right here at 11 this morning. In a press release about the announcement, there wasn't a whole lot of details to share. The Sports Corp did say, however, that it is looking to share details about upcoming events here in Indianapolis. While there's no specifics about those events, there has been reports from pro wrestling news sites that the city could strike a deal with the WWE. Within the past hour, we saw WWE's trucks pulling in here at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. They are here for their signature TV show, Monday Night Raw. That's happening tonight. The reports that have been circulating indicate a deal with the city could include several of the WWE's major events, including a future WrestleMania. Also fueling the speculation was a post to X from Mayor Joe Hogsett. It showed a picture of him with WWE Hall of Famer Hacksaw Jim Duggan. That picture was taken when Hogsett was Indiana's Secretary of State back in 1992. That was the last time WrestleMania was in Indianapolis. More than 60,000 fans attended WrestleMania 8 at the old Hoosier Dome. Another WWE connection to Indy is Pat McAfee. The former Colts punter is currently the lead color commentator for Monday Night Raw and has made several appearances himself in the rink. We'll know whether today's announcement will include body slams and drop kicks today at 11. Be sure to stick around for News 8 at midday for more details. Reporting downtown, I'm Hernan Gutierrez for Wish TV, wishtv.com, or follow us on Facebook for updates.
Climate activists stormed the 18th green in the final round of the PGA's Travelers Championship in Connecticut this weekend. Scottie Scheffler was just about to putt on the 18th hole when protesters ran onto the green with some sort of a powder, pouring it onto the course. Police quickly went after the first protester, but a total of 6 demonstrators joined in with red and white powder, wearing shirts that said, "No golf on a dead planet." No one was hurt. The activist group Extinction Rebellion claimed responsibility for the protest. Eventually, police took control and Scheffler went on to win the tournament. The Madam Walker Legacy Fest took over Indiana Avenue this weekend. After the Boyz II Men concert Friday, the Legacy Fest block party was on Saturday. The event featured Black-owned vendors, food trucks, and local artists.
This is what we wanted to do as part of Legacy Fest. This is our give back. We want to bring people back to the Avenue and allow them to have the memories that their grandparents had of coming to the Avenue to have a great time and enjoy the music.
This is the 3rd year for the event. Happening today, the launch of Spark Fishers, the annual Independence Day themed celebration. Today's event is a fundraiser happening at the Hawthorns Golf Club. Then the festivities move to the area surrounding the new Fishers Municipal Center. Other highlights this week are a Bruno Mars tribute and drone show Tuesday evening, then a fun run and walk Wednesday, a car and art show Thursday, and a Taylor Swift tribute drone show and fireworks Friday, and a street fair and parade Saturday. This has been your News 8 Daily from Wish TV. I'm Hannah Mordeau. Watch us on wishtv.com and follow us on Facebook for updates.
This is the News 8 Daily 8 podcast, a Wish TV News 8 update on demand. For even more, on demand and on the go, connect with Wish TV on Facebook at wishtv.com and on the free Wish TV mobile app. Thank you for listening, and be sure to like, subscribe, and follow this podcast for updates every weekday morning on the All Indiana Podcast Network and wherever you get your podcast.